Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. I'm your host, Jesse Swear, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, Silver Sneaker Flex instructor. Find out more about me, visit my website, www.jesseswear.com. And today I have a Silver Sneakers Enerchi tutorial for those instructors, for those individuals that are just trying to learn, and they're going through the different forms and formats, which there's 14 in the Silver Sneakers Tai Chi, Qigong movements. And this is going to be brush the knee and play the lute. One of the more difficult tutorials. So if I get things wrong a little bit, which I might, again, remember, it's a tutorial for you to learn so that I can try to narrow down them steps, that footwork, and the movement of the upper body and the lower body with that breath so that you can follow along a little better if you take that class out in the community or if you take a class with me, which I have all the forms. But I'm not sure if I have every single form tutorial yet, which I update those regularly as I get a little better with them as well. So you might find an old tutorial on this, and now you might find a newer one as I go through this with you. So like most of the moves in Silver Sneakers Energy Chi or the Tai Chi, they start in that crescent moon rotation, right? They come and nice inhalation and then nice exhalation. You can ascend and descend in that motion. But when we go to that brush the knee and play the lute, right? We're going to come and be in this position, but we have to get into that crescent moon rotation. We have to empty out. So we empty out to our left, which makes no sense because typically you would have your left over right. So before I empty out in my footwork, I take that left hand forward, right? So we get their crescent moon rotation, right over left. We're going to take that left hand forward so that right hand is right like this. If I bent and look. So the right hand is pointed towards the elbow, and now I'm going to empty out where 90% of the weight is on that left leg, 90% on that right. So let's do that again. Crescent moon rotation. We just got our transition. We're going to take that left hand. We're going to reach out like we're serving. That right hand is going right into that elbow. We're going to empty out like we were doing an empty out exercise where we were transitioning to a cycle of the moon. And now we're going to go into a bow and arrow. So we're going to step not this way into an L stance, but towards the couch and towards the dogs. I'm going to be in a bow and arrow stance, a diagonal stance. Hands are still like this, right? All right, start over. Crescent moon rotation. Left hand goes forward, empty out to the left, bow and arrow stance, stepping diagonal, and now I'm going to take this left hand, I'm going to push that right hand forward and my weight, keeping those feet. Now, like I'm trying to reach out and touch the dogs right here, and I'm going to turn my hands. Play that lute, shift, and I'm back to that same position. Now let's do that again, and then let's run it through the whole time. So you're in that crescent moon rotation, right over left, left goes out, serve right here, empty out, go into that bow and arrow, and now you're going to, into that bow and arrow, you're going to lean towards the dogs, push that left hand into the right, reach out like you're touching them, brush the knee with that left hand as you see it's down here, right hand's out here, turn them, play that lute as you shift back into that same position. And there you go. Play that lute. Nice inhalation here. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale and exhale. And then you just start flowing through it. So we want to transition to the other side. Drag that foot back. And switch. empty out, bow and arrow, push right into left, right hand goes down, brushes the knee, and now you're going to play the lute as you stand back up. Hand comes back out to serve, push that right hand into left, circle it down, reach out towards the TV like you're trying to touch and reach, like you're changing the channel. Nice inhale. Exhale. Transition. Exhale. Flip. Shift. Slow it down. Transition. Well, I do a little different with this side, right? So you can see I almost circle through and I breathe it out. Transition. Let's try it this side. So there's different ways. Hopefully, you were able to follow along with that tutorial. Brush the knee, play the lute.